Okay, starting video diary. Off to Portugal in the Kia Nero. Bit of a challenge, something different, and I'll be keeping pretty much a video diary of what goes on, where I'm going, how long it takes, and any notifications along the way. Okay, yeah, good. Off we go. Here I am just outside Folkestone, and a bit of a result really. Free charging. The network's gone down. There's a Tesla beside me, and the chap says that the network has gone down. So plug it in and happy charging. So thanks to Mr. Tesla there. Happy days. Excellent. See that? I don't know. Here we are charging up for free. It's on 62%, and we are getting 42 kilowatts per hour. Time remaining up to 100% is 1 hour and 9 minutes. Excellent. The result. The Ecotricity charging unit has lost its Wi-Fi, so all the way down here from Portsmouth down to Folkestone, charging it up for free. Try that in an ice car. You wouldn't get very far. Yeah, excellent. So just spin round and let's see, there it is, the Ecotricity charging station. Brilliant, excellent result. All this way from Portsmouth for free. Here we are, Carlton Hotel, and I would get an accumulative thing if Angela closed her door. That's it. So accumulative information is that 0 miles, and we've got 98 on the battery, 293 miles ready for tomorrow. Well, we're at Folkestone for the Eurotunnel. Yeah, 295 miles on the gone. And we're just going to set off again. So I'll just have a quick version, mate. And ready to get on for our journey. 98%, 295 range, and here we go. On the Eurotunnel now, heading for France. Could keep the engine on, I suppose, but turn it off anyway. Yeah, it's now 11 minutes past 6, and yeah, we're on our way into our journey, and we've just stopped off for our first stop. We've done 103 kilometers, an hour and 8 minutes in the car, 72 battery, 320 kilometer range, and as you can see, we are full of Ionity chargers. So happy bunny. I'm going to try and do it. I'll do another video as soon as I get outside for the filling up. Charge. The Ionity charger is charging. It's in the car. All good and well. Can't spin this thing round. Don't know why, but happy days. Up to 72%. Going to charge it anyway. At the Ionity charging station, use my Shell card. Little key fob that I've got on my keys. One there. Presented it, and yeah, away we go. I don't know why it's not working at the front camera, but I'll just get that there. We're nearly there now at the Ionity, and yeah, just about to go on, continue the journey to the next stop. Here I am. where am I? I'm at a Renault garage. Pulled off the service stations to the services, and it said on the sat nav that there was a charging point. So at that point I turned off. Massive big petrol station, but they didn't have any charging points. So I just relied on the map before, the one that comes with Kia. I'm going to have to look on some of the apps that I downloaded, because this one here in Renault, which is behind me, which is a Renault garage, has let me charge into here, but it's only a 7 kilowatt charger. We've arrived at our destination after how many hours? 10 hours in the car, and 221 on the mileage. And if we take this, hang on a second, we do our star there, we've got a nice temperature, 29 degrees, 54 on the battery, 220 kilometers for tomorrow. So 6:15, we'll go back to there. I'll scroll down. That's the average, 16.3 kilowatt hours. There we go. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, 422. What do we got here? Favourites. Over here, 99, 422 kilometres of range. But we have, that's a map, 655 kilometres and 6 hours and 50 minutes to drive. So, yeah, nothing really.
To our next stop in Spain.
Yeah. Okay, dokes, catch up later. I'm about to give up. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Here we are in France, in a French car park outside the supermarket, charging up the NERO at 7.1 kilowatts, when it should be 40, 50, 60 kilowatts.
There aren't any around.
But there's none around. We tried a Tesla, what we got told by Kia to go to, and that didn't work.
No places to.
So at the moment we are supposed to now be in Spain, we're still in France. So we've had to book a hotel for the night. And tomorrow I'm going to come back here at the 7 kilowatt charger, which is about as fast as I can charge it from home, and try and get as much out of it as we can tomorrow for 2 hours, and then might have enough juice to go who knows where. I have to find out tomorrow. I'll keep everybody posted. It was a right result last time when we stopped in France. It was 50 meters from a fast charger, but it seems like the infrastructure over here is not as good as the UK, or as good as I thought it was going to be anyway. Catch you later. Morning. Experience day yesterday. Day 3 in the Kia NERO. Yeah, I stayed the night. We stayed the night in, well, just still outside Bordeaux. But we found a 7 kilowatt charger. Stayed a couple of hours last night. Stayed a couple of hours this morning, and I'm up to 220 miles. Yeah, 220 miles of range and 79%. So we're setting off to Spain hopefully this morning, and see how far we get before we have to recharge again, how many stations we can find. Bit more refreshed this morning, so that's really good. And yeah, report back soon. I'm just going to flip it round and show everyone the accumulated information. 79 battery, 220 miles on day 3, just in a place called Langon, which is just outside Bordeaux. Accumulated information so far, we've done 755.9 miles. That's about it. Finally, we've had a bit of luck. We found a charger that works, and we're two happy bunnies because we hopefully get a charge up fully to 100%. And so far I've used my Shell recharge key fob, and it's worked every time, so yeah, happy days in that way. Been very stressful apart from that though for both of us. It's not been it just takes your mind off of the journey to relax, really, to be honest with you. We've been to two this morning, actually on the motorway, and both of them were not working. So you have to sort of rely on Google. That is a good thing, actually. Ask Google, where is the nearest charging station for my car? And then it gives you the option, AC or DC. Select DC, which is what I done, and it's led us to here. But the good thing is, just over the road from here, there's a bar. I'm gonna have a beer. Okay, update. Here we are in Spain. Yay! But we've been going along about 50 miles an hour to get here. We left France and found the charging station. Kept not working. Kept trying to do it. We got it up to about 60% on the battery, and it said we were going to get to our destination with about 15 miles leeway. So as that would happen, across the border, past a few petrol stations, but decided just to pull in and stretch our legs. And then saw the Repsol 1, 2, 3, 4 charging stations here. And now we're charging up at 70 kilowatts, which is amazing.
With the help of Spanish Daniel.
Yeah, with the help of Spanish. Very good. I'm not going to start the car, but I'll update the video once it's already charged up. To say it's hot is an understatement. It's now 43 degrees outside, according to this anyway. Just absolutely mad. Tomorrow we're setting off to Zaragoza in the middle of Spain. What I've had to do really is to break the journey up, cancel Portugal, take the 4 days, and on the 4 days that we would have had in Portugal, I've had to move everything back a day, so I can have a break tomorrow in Zaragoza, then on to Barcelona, 2 days in Barcelona, from Barcelona to Nyons in France. From France, we've broken up the journey halfway to Dijon. From Dijon, we've broken up the journey halfway to Reims, then from Reims to Calais. So let me shut this door. Even more hot now. Yeah, just keeping you guys up to date. And on the dashboard, got distance of 215 miles. Yeah, 215 miles. And on the information, we have 1,056 miles I've done, and 23 hours and 37 minutes in the car overall total. Well, tomorrow's another day, and yeah, we're trying to get... Today's been good. It's been a relaxing day, and our host this evening has cooked us a fantastic meal. And we're going to go out and hopefully take her out, if nothing else, for a cup of coffee or a beer, just to say thank you, because I didn't want to drive my car because of the range anxiety, so she took us out in her car up into the mountains. So very kind, some people. Okay, that's it for now, and we'll catch you soon. Peace, bye. Just a quick update. Bit of a palaver yesterday. Left for Zaragoza at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, and got there in time. Got to the charging station, there was somebody there. Fortunately, I'd just be able to unplug it and pull my car alongside, plug it in, spoke to Spain, and they remotely started it. Waited an hour and a half, an hour and 3/4. I fluffed around a lot before that anyway. Finally, trying to find the apartment we were supposed to stay. Stopped outside a cafe with a Turkish restaurant, had a bit to eat, and then we tried to find the place where we were supposed to stay. I said to Angela, I'll be back in a minute. 40 minutes later, I was still out on the road, and it was a nightmare again. Yeah, another nightmare. Eventually, we found the place, got the keys, got in the apartment. With the help of this Turkish guy, yeah. Yes, got in there, and the apartment was pretty good actually. Everything there, was able to put things in a fridge and things like that. Anyway, morning, back to the charger, nobody there, charged out to 100%, from about 94% up to 100. We're just on the road to Barcelona now. We've got 246 miles to go and 216 on the clock. So we should get there with no anxiety. And we're off to a Kia garage. First of all, first stop Kia garage. Phoned Kia yesterday, and they said yes, we have a charger. I don't think it's going to be a rapid charger, but we'll just have to see when we get there. If it is all good and well, if it's not, which I don't think it will be, then we're going to leave it there anyway for 3 or 4 hours maybe to see what we can charge up and play it by there. Hopefully it's not far from the centre of Barcelona, then we can go in there and buy Angela a nice umbrella, because it's really hot. It's very, very hot. I don't know whether it's going to tell us. Yeah, it's going to be 31 in Barcelona. 31. Well, it's 25 now actually. It's going to be 31 in Barcelona. That's about it really for an update. Hopefully get more of an update when I get to Barcelona, if I remember to. Okay, see you later, peace. In Le Car Park in Le France, avec the charging point in Narbonne. We left Barcelona this morning at 8 o'clock, half 8. Got here for about 11:30. Put it in the sat nav. Yeah, I found out where it was, put in the address, and then use search stations on the actual Kia search stations itself. Then from there, parked up, plugged it in. It's only 7.2 kilowatts, but better than nothing. Walked into Narbonne, nice place, castle. Had a nice meal, a couple of glasses of wine, and then back to the car park for a rendezvous again with the charger. Yeah, okay. And as you can see, Oh look, maybe one car. Another French machine that's not working. Would be great, but
Would have been a fast charge.
it's supposed to be a 50 kilowatt charge off the motorway, and yet again for about a third of the fourth time it's not working. Well, here we are on our way to Neon's. We've just come from Narbonne on the motorway, as I pointed out previous. Went into the petrol station and the thing didn't work, and they just didn't give a damn. Nobody gives a monkeys. Anyway, on the way to Neon's, just outside Neon's, about 20 kilometres where we're staying tonight, is another 7 kilowatt. So what we'll do is get a good charge on here for a few hours and then plough on to the next charger, and we'll sit here for a couple of hours, have a beer and whatnot, and yeah, away we go. Catch you later. Just outside Neon's, where we're staying for the evening, there is a rapid supercharger just 3.6 miles out of town. So very, very happy days at the minute for here. This is the supercharger. So we get about 48 kilowatts of charge. Gonna stay here for another 15-20 minutes and then head on into Neon's. But perfect at the moment. Good charge. But the only problem is it's 37 degrees here. On the way to the service station. And guess what? Get some fuel over there. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Yeah, put some of that stuff in my car. No, I have to put this stuff in there. No, of course it doesn't work. Again. At all. Never mind, on to the next one. Hopefully that'll work. If not, this is so stressful. I can't even begin to say how totally frustrating this is. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody really at the moment. I know Andrew's done it, Andrew Till, and he used a better route planner, which in some respects I suppose worked for him, but due to the chargers along the way not working, had to have plan B, and then plan C. We're here in Lyon, which you would have thought a massive big place like this, second after Paris, big city, and there's lots of charging points around. Most of them are not fast chargers, and then when we found one, or four actually in a row, they just weren't having it. I even joined the company who done it, and you're supposed to log on with the app. In other words, take a QR code off of the machine. With that, it flags up the website. It makes sure you've got enough money in there, which I have got, and you're supposed to do it there. No, it didn't work. Okay, don't worry, I have to call somebody walking along the street. Could you help me please? Do you speak French? Do you speak English? No, I don't speak English. Okay, one moment, come over with me and help me. Oh, she's now going to start the machine. Oh, great. And if it doesn't work, then go on to another machine. Started the machine, didn't work. Go on to the next machine. Ah, yes, different person. No, we'll start the machine, see if it works. It didn't work. So what can we do? Okay, I've got a few miles to play with in Lyon to drive around. Maybe the best thing to do then is what I did. Drive to the location where we're staying and try to find a local one. Got down to the local one, it was company only. All the about 5 or 6 different EV cars were lined up only for that particular company. So here we are back at the flat. Thank God it's done me a favour in the respect that it's a ground floor flat. So I'm able to put the granny charger. I'm just going to spin that round and hopefully we get the granny charger flashing away there. And also to the car, hopefully, I'm not sure it's going to pick that up. There we are on 2 bars. Hopefully we get the granny charger to get us up to some decent percent so I don't have the anxiety in Dijon tomorrow. If I could, I would cut out Dijon and go straight to Calais. But it's about 356 miles, so I just can't do it on one charge. So I'm going to have to stop sometime, so just as well stop in the place that I've booked in Dijon. Okay, catch you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye. How handy was this? How fortunate are we to have a ground floor flat running out of battery with the granny charger. Charger just outside on our way to Dijon. I cannot believe it. How many chargers here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. 50 kilowatts around about. Let's see what we're charging at the moment. We are charging at only 35 kilowatts, but that's fine. Okay. Good. As you can see, it's an Ionity charger. There's only one here actually, the rest are all Tesla. But one's good enough for now, no problems. Got 97 on the clock now, I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, about 97% up. I was about 85 when I got here. Yeah, it's good to find an Ionity charger. It was actually on the Ionity map, their app, and so you look for chargers, and this one wasn't on there, but this is Aviva, and everything seems to be working okay. So yeah, another couple of 15-20 minutes we topped up to the next Ionity charger, just outside Reims. Happy days. Yet another charger on the way to Reims, pulled off on the motorway, and typically read off our French, but it's not working at all. So on to the next one. In Calais, just to make sure, enough to maybe to get us home, outside a Kia garage. And it's now, what's the time, 20+1, so I'm going to leave it up to about 80% or something like that. And then that'll be enough to get us on the other side. It's charging at 22 kilowatts at the minute. And it'd be great if all Kia garages had this outside, but most of them don't. Okay, we've made it to Calais and practically made it. Safely home after an cumulative miles of 2,628 miles. 2,628.7 miles actually. Average of 3.9 kilowatts per hour. And I believe that's 61 hours in the car. Which is mad really. But we're home safe and sound, and I'll make another video tomorrow morning and be a bit more up to date. Oh yeah, that's a mileage.
overall 4,641. That's how tired we are. Right, good night, everybody. Okay, invaluable information, really. Accumulative info. 2,628 miles. 2,628.7 miles. Away for 14 days. It says there 3.9 miles per kilowatt hour and 61.26 hours. I believe that's the amount of time that's accumulated in the car. Done 4,641 miles in all, and this is 20 degrees at the minute. Yeah, really, journey and a half, and here we are back home. Yeah, lots to report, lots to update, and I'll give a further update at a later stage.